Hi guys, and welcome to a very grainy looking video. It's probably going to look absolutely awful when it's uploaded. But yeah, got another beer review, of course. Going over to the Poland, not to the Poland. I thought this was Czech Republic then for a minute, but we're going to Poland. And I know for a fact that my pronunciation of this beer is completely wrong. But it's Łomża. I know that doesn't even sound remotely Polish, and I think you pronounce it that L completely differently. I apologise profusely, I don't know, for my mispronunciation. But yeah, I have had this before, and I actually tried to record a review of it before, but it messed up, and it's been quite a while since I've had it, so I can't really remember too much about it. But as you can see, this is a Pilsner, or a Pilsener, and yeah, this is clocking in at 5.7 ABV. Picked this up from one of the local supermarkets, not the Eastern European supermarket where I've picked up some of these beers before in the past. I'm actually due a trip there, I suppose. But yeah, this is an adjunct lager brewed with water, barley malts, corn, hops, and hop extract, which I'm not the biggest fan of hop extract, to be honest, because it sometimes leaves a really nasty, evident taste. But yeah, anyway, let's just get this beer opened and see what we get. So using my Augustina glass for this one. Just in the middle of watching a film, for anyone who's interested. We get the disc. The film in question is like an 80s low budget romantic comedy called My Chauffeur, which stars Deborah Foreman, who I've seen her before, but I can't remember what I've seen her in, and what's his name? Flash Gordon himself, Peter, what? Sam J. Jones. I was completely off. It's not too bad. It's a little bit corny in places, but I do like 80s cult low budget cinema. But anyway, the beer in question, and that is a lovely sort of dark orangey colour, especially when you hold it up to the light. Looks a little bit darker than most Pilsners, if I'm being honest. I tend to find that Pilsners seem to have a really pale, golden, lemony look to them, but this looks like it looks even a bit darker than your regular sort of German Hellas beer. It has that ever so slight fest beer bordering on Märzen look to it. But there is a little bit of haze in there. Nice amounts of carbonation as well, going up to that just shy of 3 fingers worth of a very fluffy, foamy white head. And there's a hair in the beer. Great review so far, isn't it? Absolutely stunning job. But yeah, looks like a handsome pint. I've been calling beers handsome a lot recently. It seems to be my go-to descriptor for the appearance of a beer. But yeah, it does look good. So let's see what we get on the aroma. And yeah, you could tell that I've shaved because look how nasty that double chin looks right now. Could you imagine if I had no neck? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to try and find some... I could do reviews like that. But yeah, Jesus. I don't know why I shaved it, to be honest. I should have just neatened it up because my beard, although shit, does hide the double chin. And yeah, it's probably going to be about half a year until I get coverage again. But anyway, the beer, let's see what we get on the aroma. Talking absolute nonsense, I apologise. It's very foamy. It's just like, I know foam doesn't necessarily have a distinct smell, but yeah, there's really not much going on. Little hint of a citric edge, like a lemon maybe. More like a lemon sherbet. or that lemon sherbet that you can dilute in water and it makes juice. I could definitely pick up that corn. That is really quite evident, to be honest. But not an unpleasant smell. In fact, this beer is... It's not amazing to sniff, but it's by far an offensive beer on the aroma. The fly seems to enjoy it, though, which is always good. But yeah, that's that sort of like powdery, like slight metallic tone coming through, which I'm guessing could be coming from the hop extract. I'm not too sure. But yeah, big citrusy edge coming through now. It seems to, the flavour seems to be, the aroma seems to be developing a bit. And it looks like I've got a comb over. Is this a beer review or a poke fun at myself review? I don't know. It doesn't smell too bad. A little bit of like washing up liquid as well. Like a scented washing up liquid. But yeah, very, very sherbety as well. Yeah, there's... It doesn't look like a Pilsner. It doesn't really smell like a Pilsner. And it doesn't smell like the beer looks. There's like a weird thing going on with this beer. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Cheers. That is surprisingly fruity. Very, very citrusy. Almost has the flavour of a Radler. How much was the ABV on this? 5.7? Not drinking like that at all. It's not too bad, okay, first and foremost. But it has that weird aftertaste that beers that use hop extract tend to have. Like grainy, powdery, slightly metally at the same time. And it lingers for a bit on the back end. Grassy, bready. It's got a like a medium body, but a sense of smoothness, and that carbonation is really quite gentle. It's a very strange beer. It has to be said. It's a very strange beer. It just tastes like loads of different flavourings have been added to it, to be honest. Like natural flavour sort of thing. I think this is one of those beers that would benefit from being like put in the freezer for about 10 minutes before you open it. Just to get that extra refreshment factor. I would not want to drink this beer at room temperature. It's been in the fridge, took it out, so it's not too cold. But excuse me. Yeah, it's slightly above average, but it sort of loses points because of this sort of... It's not really even like a nasty aftertaste. It's just slightly unpleasant and lingers for a little bit, but I cannot for the life of me put my finger on it. Yeah, it's definitely an intriguing beer for sure. It's not a dull beer. It's one of those things where I could imagine some people really loving it, or some people absolutely hating it. But for me, it's relatively inoffensive, an affordable beer, and I could imagine for any Polish people living in Germany, the price I paid for it, it's perfect, you know, for like a Friday night, that sort of thing. Go well with a curry, burger, fish and chips, meatballs, yeah, that, you name it, this beer is going to go well with it. And yeah, it's a good beer to have a casual couple of cans of it when you're watching the football or you're watching a film, that sort of thing. Is it one I'd go to again? No, don't think so. Would I try more from the brewery? Yeah, for sure. Who exactly is the brewery? Dovgan, is that, or is that the importer? Yeah, it's sometimes quite hard to find, like the names of the breweries on these beers, but yeah, not too bad. In terms of a rating, gonna give that a 5 out of 10. If you see it about, give it a try. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions. If any of my good friends or people who I follow here on YouTube have reviewed it, then their reviews are down below. Check out the brewery once I've worked out what the actual brewery is called. Apologies again to any of my Polish speaking audience for butchering the name of the beer. If you could point me in the right direction or teach me a little bit about how to pronounce this beer and give me a little bit more insight into the brewery itself, that'd be greatly appreciated. Check out my Pilser playlist down below. Follow me on the usual social media platforms. Does this beer warrant an 11-minute review? Probably not, but I'm going to upload this anyway because I do not want to reshoot this or rebuy this beer to review. Thank you guys for watching, and I've got a film to watch, so see you later. Double chin, double chin.